Turn the there you go. We turn the aircraft on, and let's pop down to the internal light setting, just in case. Turned on, and then let's see the transponder turned on, and this is on, and also the flight direction arm 2500, 3500, and we already set the flight plan, that's fine. And then fill the fuel up, just in case, max gross fuel, and contact to pilot edge.
Connected to pilot edge.
Wingspan 250, SoCal approach, good morning, altimeter 3002.
And we also send the flight plan already. So Bravo transition. Okay, practicing. Oh shit. And VFR. There you go. We had to set the flight plan, that's fine. Jamming clearance, number 172 Sierra Kilo with you, ready check.
172 Sierra Kilo out of
2 Sierra Kilo, jamming clearance, 2 Sierra Kilo with you, requesting VF4 to southbound low power transition, and we have across C206 stationary. Transit parking at gentlemen east side, please.
172 Sierra Kilo, gentlemen clearance taken, direction departure.
Southbound departure, 2 Sierra Kilo.
Air 2 Sierra Kilo, roger, on departure flighting 150, maintain VFR out of below 3000. Departure frequency. And correction on the altitude, maintain VFR out of below 2,400. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 5607.
After departure, flying heading 150 at maintain 30400 at below. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 5607, 2 Sierra Kilo.
Air 2 Sierra Kilo, read back, right? Wingspan 250 traffic, 12 o'clock, just to the left. 3 miles, same direction, out to the case 5,500, type on.
There you go, heading 150. Set. After departure, flying 150. Then transit frequency 120.8. You can see here. So we're gonna switch back to 120.8 east side, and the 119.9. This is tower frequency also been set, and departure frequency 128.1, and the departure is 3,400 at below. That's fine. Requesting we are parked basically here. and we will be taking a taxi via Hotel Charlie Kilo, Alpha Hotel Charlie Kilo. So it should be here like that. German ground, number 172 Sierra Kilo at Transit East, looking for taxi.
Or 172 Sierra Kilo, German ground, runway 20 left, taxi via Alpha Hotel Charlie Kilo.
20 left, Alpha Hotel Charlie Kilo, 2 Sierra Kilo. Tell that to break off. So we should have to holding point at just about here. Hotel and
Monty Brown, Cessna 5 Jonathan Whiskey is at the terminal with a soft departure with the weather.
so let's pop turn to the weather information here.
Airport 31 Tango Whiskey on Monty Ground. What are your intentions on departure?
Destination Fullerton, outside Bravo airspace, 5 Jonathan Whiskey.
Air 1 Tango Whiskey, runway 24, correction, runway 19er, taxi via Alpha.
Alpha
There you go.
219, 5 Jonathan Whiskey.
Santa Barbara clearance, Skyhawk 167 Uniform Delta.
Sky 167 Uniform Delta, Santa Barbara clearance.
I'd like to pick up our IFR to Santa Maria, and we'd like to do the I-10 rating.
Air 7 Uniform Delta, clear to Santa Maria Airport for the I-10, Flight 5 departure, San Marcos transition direct, climb via SID except maintain 3000. Expect 6000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.55, squawk 6044.
Skyhawk 167 Uniform Delta cleared to Santa Maria Airport, float 5 departure, San Marcos transition direct, climb via SID except maintain 3000, expect 6000, 10 minutes after departure. 120.55 is departure frequency, 6044 on the box.
Air 7 Uniform Delta, read back correct. Wingspan 250, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, freaks change approved.
Charmaine Tower, 2 Sierra Kilo with you holding short runway 20 left at Kilo, ready for departure.
Air 172 Sierra Kilo, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 left at Kilo, cleared for takeoff, wind calm.
Wind calm, clear takeoff runway 20 left at Kilo, 2 Sierra Kilo, thank you. So ready for takeoff and there you go. So we put the flaps down, ready, wind calm. No need to any trouble at this point, because as soon as we hit 40 and 70 knots, we pull there you go. Take off safely. There you go. Put the flaps up. After departure, fly heading.
Del Monte Tower, Cessna 5 Jonathan Whiskey, holding short 19.
Airport 31 Tango Whiskey on Monty Tower, runway 19er, clip.
Clear for takeoff 19, 5 Jonathan Whiskey.
There you go.
Link 2093. Los Angeles Center. go to Santa Barbara Airport. As filed. Maintain 9,000. Expect level 24010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 134.65, squawk 6460, hold for release.
So we are departure at north southbound. Let's check this frequency.
Santa Maria Tower, service 454 Foxtrot Tango, ready for IFR release. Santa Maria runway 30.
Link 293, read the just the last, I don't know, 5 seconds of that back out step on.
Insert the space at the point.
Link 293, thank you. Read back correct, release for departure, clearance void if not off in 5 minutes. Not off in 5 minutes, advise intentions. This frequency not later than 8 minutes. Frequency change approved. Other aircraft calls, say again.
Santa Maria Tower, service 454 Foxtrot Tango, ready for IFR release. Runway 30. Santa Maria.
Service 454 Foxtrot Tango, Santa Maria Tower. How did you get to the runway there? You haven't called ground. You should not have touched an active taxiway.
Four 454 Foxtrot Tango, roger, we'll call next time.
Or 4 Foxtrot Tango, yeah, the ramp line, there's a line on the ramp there that you hold short of without a clearance. Wind 2604, runway 30, clear for takeoff for Cirrus 454 Foxtrot Tango.
Clear for takeoff, service 454 Foxtrot Tango.
So it's 20 kilo radar contact departure.
Contact departure 2 cycle, thank you. Circle departure number 172 regular, climbing 275 400 to 37400 below.
Or 1720 kilo, get departure, cancel out 2 restriction, resume on navigation.
Zoom on navigation, zoom on navigation and cancel altitude restriction 2 cycle, thank you. Leveling 3500 and the next frequency would be 127.3.
That's 531 Tango Whiskey, Fullerton Tower. Or 531 Tango Whiskey, roger, enter right base, runway 24, and clear to land. Or 4 Foxtrot Tango, roger, contact departure seat. Lake 2093, Los Angeles Center, ident, please. Link 2093. Radar contact, just over Basil intersection. Climb maintain, flight level 230. Search 454 Foxtrot Tango, Santa Barbara departure. Radar contact, climb maintain 7000. Search 4 Foxtrot Tango, cleared, Gaviota. One Tango Whiskey, taxi to parking. This frequency, have a good day. See ya. Air 20 Kilo contact, SoCal approach, 119.6.
119.6 to Seattle, thank you. Circle approach, number 172 Sierra Kilo with you leveling 37500 northbound transition.
Or 172 Sierra Kilo, SoCal approach, say again your transition request?
Southbound transition disregard. Southbound transition via the Bravo and the low corridor at VF4 low corridor offshore, please.
R2 Sierra Kilo, roger. And R2 Sierra Kilo, Palomar, altimeter 3001.
001 to Sierra Kilo.
Other aircraft calls again. Wingspan 250, SoCal approach, good.
Altimeter 301.
What's your destination?
14 mile T.
Wingspan 250, say aircraft type and subject.
Brownfield.
Wingspan 250, thank you. Squawk 2527, IJAC. There's 4 Foxtrot Tango, Santa Barbara, altimeter 3003, advise you have weather and approach request. Or 4 Foxtrot Tango, you want vectors to final, you want to start from Gaviota? Or 4 Foxtrot Tango, roger. Just be advised your altitude clearance, you were instructed to climb and maintain 7,000. Looks like you stopped at 6. Cross Gaviota at or above 5,000, cleared ILS runway 7 approach. Nice. Wingspan 250, radar contact, 13 miles east of Riverside Airport. And do you want to do vectors to final, or do you want to start from a specific fix? Wingspan 250. Roger, cleared to clear to San Gabriel Airport via direct Paradise, cross Paradise at or above 4,200, cleared NDB Charlie approach, expect circle to land runway 19er. Wingspan 250, they renamed El Monte Airport to San Gabriel Airport. The call sign is still El Monte, the El Monte Tower, El Monte Ground, but the airport name is San Gabriel Airport. So you are clear to San Gabriel Airport, which is El Monte. Wingspan 250, pick up the San Gabriel weather, altimeter 3002. DC, ZZZ, gentleman ground, where are you trying to push to? Challenger DC, ZZZ, gentleman ground, push on Alpha is approved. Caravan 2 Romeo Alpha, I'm on the ground. Flight following where? Caravan 2 Romeo Alpha, thank you. Departure frequency 134.2, squawk 4371. Caravan 2 Romeo Alpha, read back correct, deposit ready taxi with weather. Caravan 2 Romeo Alpha, Romeo 19er, taxi via Alpha Bravo.
So approach number 172 Sierra Kilo requesting a Bravo transition at low VFR corridor at low transition Bravo.
R172 Sierra Kilo, stand by. Other aircraft call second. Eclipse 325 Delta Whiskey, bracket clearance clear to Quail Mesa Ranch Airport via the runway 26 departure procedure. Prado, direct Paradise, Victor 186, Nickel, Victor 64, Thermal, and let me check something, stand by. And number 5 Delta Whiskey, it's Victor 64 all the way to Blythe. You can take it all the way to Blythe, and then direct, maintain 4000, expect flight level 21010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.4, squawk 6227. Or 325 Delta Whiskey, read back correct. R5 Delta Whiskey 3540. Wingspan 250, that's affirmative. Yep, you're cleared to the NDB Charlie approach, expect circle to land runway 19er. Other aircraft taken. GCZZZ, runway 20 right, taxi via Alpha Lima, hold short, runway 20 left at Lima. R172 Sierra Kilo, report over, correction, report 1 mile north of Mount Soledad.
Report 1 mile north Mount Soledad, 2 Kilo, thank you.
R2 Sierra Kilo, Lindbergh, altimeter 3003.
3003, 2 Kilo.
Link 29.3, climb maintain, flight level 240, contact Los Angeles Center 125.27. Our 107 correction, number 167 uniform Delta Santa Barbara ground, go ahead. Airman 2 Romeo Alpha, Monty Tower, runway 19er, cleared for takeoff, wind 210 at 4. 29-3 Los Angeles Center, cross Fillmore at maintain 4000. The Burbank altimeter 3003. Our 4 Foxtrot Tango at Naps, contact Santa Barbara Tower 119.7. Sears 454 Foxtrot Tango at Naps, contact Santa Barbara Tower 119.7. At Nap. Caravan 2 Romeo Alpha, contact depart. Lane 29-3, sorry about that. Cross a beam, cross north of Fillmore. So that's. I'll give you. You want me to give you a radial? Perfect. Link to 29-3, cross the Fillmore 347 radial at maintain 14,000. Caravan 2 Romeo Alpha, SoCal departure, radar contact. DC ZZZ, John Tower, cross runway 20 left at Lima, runway 20 right, cleared for takeoff, wind calm. Our 454 Foxtrot Tango, Santa Barbara Tower, runway 7, clear to land, wind 210 at 5. Right.
So car approach number 172 kilo to 2 miles from the north from Mountain Solid.
Our 2 Sierra Kilo, Roger, contact the Limburg Tower 118.3, and just be advised, normally people who are doing the bay tour or the low transition, they would have crossed this little Bravo piece here underneath there, because you got to go down to 500 feet. But contact Limburg Tower 118.3, they'll get you through.
Over to Limburg Tower 119.2 seconds, thank you. Limburg Tower number 172 kilo with you, about 1 mile north of Mountain Solid, looking for VFR corridor transition to the southbound offshore. Low transition, please.
Our 172 Sierra Kilo, Limburg Tower, cleared through Bravo airspace, offshore at or below 500 feet. Report Ocean Beach Pier, altimeter 3003.
Clear Bravo airspace, maintain VFR 500 feet, and report Ocean Pier 2 Sierra, thank you.
Wingspan 250, contact El Monte Tower 121.2.
Monty Tower, good afternoon. Wingspan 250 on the NDB Charlie for circling approach.
Wingspan 250 on Monte Tower, circle northeast for a left base, runway 19er, clear to land.
Alright, circle northeast for left base, runway 19er, clear to land, wingspan 250.
DC, ZZZ, contact departure.
Contact departure, Delta Charlie Zulu Zulu Zulu.
DC, ZZZ, SoCal departure, radar contact, flight heading 250, climb maintain 8,000.
No, 172 circular over ocean pitch, reporting 500.
Air 2 Romeo Alpha, contact Burbank Tower 118.7. Sirius 4 Foxtrot Tango, contact Santa Barbara departure 120.55. Sirius 4 Foxtrot Tango, contact Santa Barbara departure 120.55.
12055 or 454, Foxtrot Tango.
Air 2 Sierra Kilo, leaving Bravo airspace, report half mile north of Point Loma at 800 feet.
Leaving Bravo airspace, 0.4 miles from the Point Loma, 800 feet, 2 seconds, thank you.
DC, ZZ, the heading was 250, 250 heading, not direct seal beach, 250 heading.
And down full stop for the weather.
Air 2 Romeo Alpha, Burbank Tower, enter right downwind runway 8, clear to land.
Right down runway 8, clear to land, 2 Romeo Alpha.
Link 2093, contact Los Angeles Center 135.5. Sirius 454 Foxtrot Tango, Santa Barbara departure, radar contacts, say intentions. Air 454 Foxtrot Tango, roger, expect further clearance, 1900, time now 1833.
The metronomer 172 circular 4 mile north from the South Point Maloma at for 800 now.
Air 2 Sierra Kilo, roger, and just confirm you want to do the bay tour as well, or you're done, you just wanted to do the low transition?
Just want to bay tour as well, landing at Bonneyfield please, via the channel end.
Air 2 Sierra Kilo, roger, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change, approved, have a good flight.
Radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved, 2 seconds, thank you. Iceland Tower number 172 circular, about 1 mile at South Loma Point, looking for Iceland channel transition to landing at Bonneyfield please. So go Iceland Tower number 172 circular with you at South Loma Point, looking for Iceland transition where the Bayview, landing at Bonneyfield please.
you and Santa Barbara approach to negotiate.
Brownfield Tower number 172 Sierra with you at south of the Loma Point, looking for the eBay view, looking for full stop landing at Brownfield, leveling 12500 VFR.
172 Sierra Kilo Brown Tower, enter right downwind runway 26 right, report midfield.
Enter right downwind, report midfield to Sierra Kilo, thank you.
Delta Charlie
Sure,
Zulu,
I'll
Zulu,
the
Zulu,
Brown
direct
one,
seal
six,
beach,
check.
please.
Carrot 2 Bravo, exit at Bravo, going to signature.
R2 Romeo Alpha, taxi to signature via Bravo, and have it. Actually, I don't think there's a signature over here. There's Millionaire and there's Atlantic.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Atlantic, it's Atlantic.
R2 Romeo Alpha, turn left on Delta, taxi to parking via Delta.
Off the parking, 2 Bravo, I missed it.
No problem. R2 Romeo Alpha, monoground 123.9, have a good one.
Monoground 23-9er, 2 Bravo, I see it.
Search 4 Foxtrot Tango cross, Golet 4000, cleared ILS runway 7 approach. Lake 2903, contact Santa Barbara approach 120.55.
Bracket ground, November 325 Delta Whiskey East, parking with Oscar. Ready for taxi.
Link 2903 Santa Barbara approach, altimeter 3003, go ahead with your request. Link 2903 clear direct Golet, and cross Golet at about 6,000. Cleared ILS runway 7 approach. I'm sorry, clear direct Golet, cross Golet at above 6,000, cleared ILS runway 7 approach for Link 2993. R325 Delta Whiskey, are you south or north, Park?
That's southeast parking.
Or 5 Delta Whiskey, thank you. Runway 26 left, taxi via Sierra Alpha.
26 left, Sierra Alpha, thank you. 5 Delta Whiskey.
DC ZZZ, contact Los Angeles Center 125.27. Delta Charlie Zulu Zulu Zulu, Los Angeles Center, climb maintain flight level 190. Yes, I do. Go. The definition of published, I know people think published means it's printed in ink. That is not the definition of published. The definition of a published route means a route segment that has an altitude written on it, like what you're calling an MEA. So in order for it to be flyable on your own, meaning non-radar, pilot navigation, it has to have an altitude published with it. So if you see something on the approach that's just like a line and doesn't have an altitude, that's not a flyable segment as part of the approach, like the initial approach fix or a feeder leg.
St. Louis Tower, enter November 458 Romeo Juliet, 10 miles east, full stop landing with Alpha, request Cat 2 rating.
458 Juliet, 458 Romeo Juliet, I think it was. St. Louis Tower, make straight in runway 29er, report 4 mile final, and correct me if I'm wrong on your call sign.
Call sign November 458 Romeo Juliet.
Or 458 Romeo Juliet, that's affirmative.
Report
Make
2
straight in
mile
runway
right
29er,
base,
report 4
runway
mile
29er,
final.
November 45 Romeo Juliet.
Sears 454 Foxtrot Tango, maintain maximum forward airspeed until habit. Link 2093, maintain 160 knots or less.
From Free Tower, November 2 circle at midfield, runway 26 right approach.
Or 2 Sierra Kilo, runway 26 right, clear to land.
26 right, clear to land, 2 circle.
Link 2093 traffic, 1 o'clock and about 12:30 and 1 o'clock, 2 targets, both of them east, 3 miles eastbound. Altitude indicates 5,500, 5,600. Types are unknown.
Bracket Tower, November 325 Delta Whiskey, holding short 26 left, ready for takeoff.
Or 325 Delta Whiskey, Bracket Tower, runway 26 left, lift takeoff, wind 2605.
26 left, clear takeoff, 5 Delta Whiskey.
Zeus 4 Foxtrot Tango, go ahead. Zeus 4 Foxtrot Tango, absolutely. Yeah, that'll be fine. Number 4 Foxtrot Tango, expect circle to land, runway 25. Or would you prefer the 15s? Eclipse 325 Delta Whiskey, contact departure.
Over to departure, 5 Delta Whiskey.
St. Louis Tower, Panther, November 458 Romeo Juliet, 2 mile final.
November 8 Romeo Juliet, runway 29 clear land.
Clear the land, runway 2. Clear the land, runway 29, 458 Romeo Juliet.
Number 325 Delta Whiskey, still got departure radar contact, clear to right Paradise, climb maintain 7,000, after Paradise, climb maintain 14,000.
Bromfield Tower and Romeo 172 Sierra Kilo, record runway 26 right at actually I'm on the wrong no entry space at nearby runway 08, so would you please prefer to crossing runway 8 to the ramp?
R2 Sierra Kilo, not sure I understood what your request was, but cross runway 26 left at Bravo.
26 left at Bravo, cross runway 26 at left Bravo to Sierra Kilo. Actually I was on the no entry bay, basically I'm not supposed to be taking left on this place, and I was on the crossing runway 08 on the front of me.
R2 Sierra Kilo, I see what you mean. Yeah, you can, if you continue straight ahead, or it might look like it might be a little to your right in the sim, depending on how that is. But Bravo's straight ahead of you. So if you veer right on the runway and then a quick left, that's Bravo there. So you can cross runway 26 left there at Bravo.
Yeah, 26 left at Bravo to Sierra Kilo. Thank you very much for your help.
R2 Sierra Kilo, after crossing, taxi parking via Bravo Alpha, monitor ground. Have a good day.
Rotating ground after crossing runway 2 left at Bravo to Sierra Kilo. Thank you.
St. Louis Tower, November 458 Romeo Juliet, cleared of active 29.
Alright, Romeo Juliet, taxi parking via Alpha, pass for the Cat 2.
Taxi to parking, good day.
Airport Foxtrot Tango, roger. Link 29.3, what's your slowest practical speed? Link Link 29.3 reduced to minimum practical airspeed.